Come on. I see no changes.
Your hip hop is up. I am sad because he's not here with us, but I'm very excited at the works and the sort of impact he had globally.
Yeah.
And I'm excited that it happened or started here.
So we are talking about the boss player Komla Dumor. Today he would have been 46 years old. He was still so young when he left us.
Yeah.
And Komla was, of course,
we need to go through this.
Should I call him the host of the former host of the Super Morning Show? Komla was the Super Morning Show.
He was
the Super Morning Show.
Yeah.
And we choose to celebrate him this morning because his legacy lives on. And we're so appreciative that we are part of this great story.
And a quick challenge to Ghanaian journalists. I mean, we have to try and win the Komla Dumor Award. It's been traveling around.
Yeah.
And we haven't won it.
It's been to Kenya twice and Nigeria twice.
Let's make it a point to win this. I really think that Komla he'll be happy about the African story, the fact that it's happening, but maybe Ghanaian journalists will have to try and win this.
Yeah.
And I'm part. Let's work on it. Yeah?
All right. So the Sports Center is brought to you by Komla Dumor.
Yeah, obviously it is.
Yes, it's also brought to you by MTN. Welcome to the new World Standard Chartered Bank here for good. FPAC blows your pain away at Multi-TV, Just Thrills, and Cowbell Gold. Energy for winners. Exciting things are happening with MTN Momo. Keep using your MTN Momo wallets to make payments, send money, and just do more on MTN Momo to build points. And you could win an iPhone X, Samsung S9 Plus, Samsung TV set, and up to 2,000 Ghana cedis cash every month, plus many more exciting prizes. Dial *120# to check your points. Promo lasts till 31st October 2018. Please note, promo winners will be called only with 0244 300,000 to redeem their prize from the MTN office and not through text messages. Promo winners will not receive any promo codes, and promo winners do not have to pay anything to redeem a prize. So go on, just Momo it everywhere you go. Terms and conditions apply. Now, with the Standard Chartered Visa credit card, you participate in the best rewards program in Africa and get to redeem from the most comprehensive catalog. What's more, the Standard Chartered Visa Infinite credit card provides you exclusive privileges and benefits like never before. Free access to airport lounges across the world with lounge key for you and the partner. Enjoy comprehensive travel insurance up to $2.5 million on worldwide emergency services. So what are you waiting for? Apply now for the Standard Chartered Visa credit card today. Call our client care center toll free on 0800 740 100 on all networks or visit any of our branches for details. Standard Chartered, here for good.
And here for sports coming up in the Sports Centre. Another great night of UEFA Champions League action, but it wasn't great for Manchester United manager Jose Mourinho and his team.
Lovely touch out by Lukaku. He tried to continue that in the 60-yard box. Somehow Neto was big again. Neto has been a one-man barricade tonight. No way past Neto. Martial with the ball. He had too much power. Kept the pass it off. He really was aiming for the top corner, and that was good. But the corner kick going the way of Manchester United. This will surely be the end. Rashford with a long ball, and goalkeeper Neto touches that again with a lot of conviction.
And, the players were booed off after their goalless draw with Spanish side Valencia. Also, champions Real Madrid, have failed to score in 3 consecutive matches as they surprisingly lost away in Moscow. But Manchester City laboured to win 2-1 at Hoffenheim.
David Silva with a winning goal, maybe, with 3 minutes remaining. Hesitation in the back. David Silva nipped in, took full advantage, left-footed, beat Baumann. Defensive lap by Hoffenheim, punished. Manchester City back on track, 2-1.
There were wins for Roma and Juventus. More to come on the Champions League, but first, WBO Super Bantamweight champion Isaac Dugbe has signed a long-term promotional agreement with Top Rank. Bob Arum, who's chairman of Top Rank, expressed delight after signing Dugbe and promised to do his best for the boxer.
We are very, very happy to announce that we have signed your world champion Isaac Dugbe to a co-promotional agreement with Rising Star of Africa. This is a long-term agreement, and together with Paul Dogbe and Mike Altamora, we will afford Isaac opportunities to win championships in multiple divisions.
So what is in it for Dugbe? Joy Sports editor Nathaniel Atta has more on this, and also news on Richard Comey, who has been handed a unification bout, and tension between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder.
We quickly also take a cue from Joshua Clotte's relationship with Top Rank Promotions, where he had some of his most lucrative and biggest fights in his career. We could talk about Zab Judah, we could talk about Antonio Margarito, we could also talk about the legendary Manny Pacquiao and all of that. So Dugbe definitely is going to get some of the biggest fights of his career, and of course at this time, as he looks forward to unifying the division, he has options in the IBF champion Terence Doheny and the WBA champion Daniel Roman. So all of these are going to play out very well, and we're going to see some very big and lucrative fights for Isaac Dugbe going into the future. Now, looking at his compatriots, Richard Comey has to be smiling a great deal because finally his prayers have been answered, and it looks like there is going to be a big date sometime in January between himself and WBC and IBF lightweight champion Mikey Garcia. And of course, under Lou DiBella Promotions, this will be, Richard Comey's biggest opportunity. And of course, it's the biggest date in his career. But also, it is very important to take a quick look at what's happening between WBC heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Now, they've taken on a 3-city tour, and the very interesting twist was that happened yesterday in New York, where, Tyson Fury was daring Deontay Wilder to a spar. And so a lot of things happening in the world of boxing. Happy for Isaac Dugbe, happy for Richard Comey. It is a good time to make some very big achievements for Ghana boxing.
And now time to get into the Champions League award. In a commentary match last night, Manchester United failed to ease the pressure on manager Jose Mourinho with a goalless draw against Valencia at Old Trafford. So United are second in Group H on 4 points, 2 behind leaders Juventus, who defeated Suez Young Boys 3-0. Senior football commentator Alan Green was at Old Trafford and says many fans were disappointed with United's showing at home.
Not good enough in a home sense. The crowd weren't vocal enough at any stage, and the players in red didn't invigorate them. Few would contest Mourinho's selection for the game, but they carried little threat in all honesty. Certainly until the second half, where Lukaku forced 2 good saves, but headed over from his best chance. Valencia weren't defensive. They were more than happy to throw players into attack, but De Gea didn't have any great saves to make. I struggle to think of any serious one, in fact. United flat, United support flat, and Mourinho has answers to give.
More questions though there for Mourinho, I think. Manchester United legend Paul Scholes thinks Jose Mourinho is embarrassing the club with his recent remarks about players.
Look, I think it's a bad situation. I'm actually slightly surprised that he survived after Saturday. The performance was that bad. We'll go on to show clips of attitude and performance. It just wasn't nowhere near. And he's coming out in press conferences. He's constantly having a go at players. He's having a go at people above him because he's not getting what he wants. And I think his mouth is probably out of control, and I think he's embarrassing the club.
So we can now hear from United boss Jose Mourinho. No problems for him though.
I'm pleased with the effort. I'm pleased with the commitment. I'm pleased with the improvement, and I'm not pleased, of course, with the result, which is not a good result, but is not a bad result.
Paul Scholes has been.
Surprising results coming in as well. European champions Real Madrid fell to a surprise Champions League defeat by CSKA Moscow in Russia. From Moscow, football reporter Nick Harting reports.
It took just 65 seconds for Real Madrid to fall behind in the Russian capital as an errant pass from Toni Kroos set Nikola Vlasic free to fire under Keylor Navas. The Champions League holders dominated from then on, hitting the woodwork 3 times, but without the injured Gareth Bale, finding the back of the net was always going to be tricky. Moscow goalkeeper Igor Akinfeev was sent off at injury time, but Real failed to make their man advantage count. It's now 3 matches in a row without a goal for Julian Lopetegui's side. No Cristiano Ronaldo, no problem for Juventus as they ran out 3-0 winners at home to Young Boys. Paulo Dybala coming in for the suspended Ronaldo and notching a hat-trick. The Argentine helping Juve register their best ever start to a season. 9 straight wins in all competitions takes the Italian champions past their previous best start of 8 wins in 1930-31.
Manchester City got that win there over Hoffenheim, 2-1. In other games, Lyon drew 2-2 with Shakhtar Donetsk. Benfica were 3-2 winners away in AEK Athens. AS Roma were 5-0 winners over Victoria Pleasant. And German giants Bayern Munich drew 1-1 with Ajax. Tonight, it's Spurs against Barcelona, featuring on a live match day commentary with build-up at 6:30 on your slate. Ahead of the tie at Wembley, Spurs star man Harry Kane is hopeful of scoring goals tonight and aspiring to hit the heights of Lionel Messi in his career.
He's set the standard. I think him and Ronaldo have gone above the normal standard that other people had set in the years gone past. And yeah, when you're scoring as many goals as he is, and 40, 50, 60 goals a season as a striker, I want to try and match that and try and do the same.
So let's get into Barcelona's camp, and midfielder Ivan Rakitic is looking ahead to a good game.
We have to try to do our best game. We know that it will be really hard, and we have to do a great game, and we will try to beat them. And then for Hugo, first of all, I'm happy that he's back, but also I don't like him so much because he's French and he beat us in the final. I wish him all the best, of course, and I can understand that it's really important for them.
Now, Liverpool travel to Naples in another hugely anticipated game. Ahead of the clash with Napoli, Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp has dismissed praise from Napoli boss Carlo Ancelotti, and he's actually indicating those are tactics before the two sides, clash.
I like Carlo Ancelotti. I respect him a lot, and he's a fantastic guy. Was a world-class player, a world-class manager, and how we in Germany say, he's obviously a smart fox, giving all these very positive things about us, and then saying all these nice things about me before a game. It's nice, but it's tactics. Starts already. Carlo is so long in the business, and he wants to try to bring the nice fella out of me.
In other games, Quijos was Inter Milan away to PSV. Thomas Partey's Atletico Madrid welcome Club Brugge. Richmond Boachi Adams Red Star Belgrade face French giants Paris Saint-Germain. FC Porto hosts Galatasaray. AS Monaco face Borussia Dortmund in Germany. And Lokomotiv Moscow play Schalke 04. Finally, police in Las Vegas have reopened a sexual assault investigation from 2009 at the request of a woman who has alleged she was raped by Cristiano Ronaldo. The BBC's Richard Conway has the latest on the development.
An American woman, Catherine Mayorga, claims Cristiano Ronaldo raped her in a hotel room in Las Vegas in 2009. Now, Ronaldo has dismissed the claims reported by the German publication Der Spiegel as fake news. His representatives said he would be taking legal action against the magazine. Now, Der Spiegel says a report was filed with Las Vegas police the day after the alleged incident in 2009, but the victim did not provide detectives with the location of the incident or a description of the suspect. In 2010, Catherine Mayorga reportedly reached an out-of-court settlement with Ronaldo involving a $375,000 payment for agreeing never to go public with the allegations. Her lawyers are now seeking to declare that non-disclosure agreement void. Now, Las Vegas police say they have reopened a sexual assault investigation and are said to be following up on information provided by the victim.
Daniel, I have to give you your news on the African Champions League, which was running side by side the European Champions League, and 8 times winners Ahly of Egypt and Angola's Primeiro Agosto nosed in front in the semi-finals played yesterday. So Ahly beat Algeria Setenta in Cairo by 2-0. Primeiro Agosto scored late on to beat Esperance of Tunisia to take a 1-0 lead in the tie. That's your sports.
Thank you, George, for joining us.
Yeah.
With the latest in sports, George will be back tomorrow, same time with the Joy Sports Center. And when is the next Champions League?
That's tonight. Tonight, Barcelona versus Spurs. Or Spurs versus Barcelona. And we have our eyes really on that game, Napoli versus Liverpool.
Oh, we should do another one. We should do another documentary tonight. Who killed Spurs?
Who killed Spurs? Oh, Spurs are not dead yet. I think Manchester United. We didn't get answers last night from Manchester United.
Didn't?
Who killed Manchester United? No, we didn't get answers.
Funny enough, you're not really clear on who killed the judges either.
Yeah, well.
All right. Speaking of who killed the judges, Raymond Akwa is looking at me, and he will be joining us very shortly with Sam Okujeto and Captain Retired Nkrabea Ifa Date as we have that discussion on the